Hey, how you doing? Austin Hilton here with another stock price prediction video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Xpeng, one of the major global players in the worldwide EV marketplace, as well as obviously the Chinese marketplace. Is that stock going to go up in the next 12 months? Is it going to go down? What do the top analysts think about that particular stock? We're going to be covering all that today. Before I get started, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Just FYI, getting that out there, right? Okay, so as I said, my name is Austin. Please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that like notification. Become part of our community here. I basically bring you these videos, guys, pretty much every single day, helping you to make better choices about what stocks that you get into, don't get into, what are they going to do in the next 12 months, things like that. So hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you're notified when I do launch new videos. Become part of my community, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help you. That's all I really care about, is bringing you these videos so that you can make better stock choices about which stocks you should be in. But in this video, we're going to be talking about Xpeng, and is that stock going to go up? Is it going to go down? What do the top analysts think? What are the top analyst predictions for where the stock is going to be in the next 12 months? Is it a good one? Is it one that you want to add to your portfolio or not? That's what we're going to be covering. I like to look at stocks, guys, and look at from a buy and hold standpoint. I like to hold them for a minimum of 12 months, if not better, 18, 24 months plus, depending upon market conditions, right? So that's basically a little bit about me up front. And with that said, we're going to now jump over and look and see what is going on with Xpeng, what's been happening with it. Is it rallying from obviously the NASDAQ the last 3 or 4 weeks going down? Is it going to go back up? How does it compare with its competitors, NIO, Tesla, Li? Does it compare with them? And then we're going to look at what the top analysts are saying about this particular stock. Let's go take a look. Okay, so Xpeng, obviously, if you're not familiar with them, one of the global EV players competing with the likes of Tesla, NIO, Li Auto, really predominantly in the Chinese marketplace, as well as most likely expanding out to global at some point. Is it a good stock to buy, to get into right now or not? We're going to look right now at its 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 6 months. We're going to look at it, how it compares against some of the other major players, and just kind of overall get a consensus of it. And then we're going to go take a look at what the stock price is going to be in approximately 12 months. Okay, so as you can see right now, Xpeng's trading at right around $30.43. It's up about 53 cents today, 1.5% or over. The NASDAQ, as you can see, is up. Actually, it's bounced down from its highs. It was about up 100 earlier, about an hour or so ago. So the NASDAQ's moving around just a little bit, and the Dow's up 286. So we're pulling back from our kind of morning opening highs. So as you can see, kind of 1 day, it opened at 30, and we hit a bottom of 30.90. Let's see, apologize. Yeah, so we got up there, hit to 32. It's kind of moving down, so it's moving down a little bit trend right now. So right now it's trading at about, we see $30.50. We look at kind of like a 5 day of this. So we got a little bit of movements. Low back on March 5th, 25.43. Again, kind of back in one of the major kind of red times in the red days in the NASDAQ, right? So if we look at kind of 1 month, we can absolutely see that downward trend, right? That downward trend related to kind of the overall downward trend of the NASDAQ moving down with the NASDAQ market correction. I'm considering it a market correction. Definitely what I think it is. If you kind of look at overall kind of what happened with some of its major competitors, it was down 35%. NIO was down 32%. Tesla was down 15%. Palantir 29%. Li down 25%. All kind of similar as far as kind of that overall downward slide in that particular market time, right? You can kind of look at and this is cool, you can kind of look at overall all of them. Let's see, NIO, Li, you can kind of look at all of them combined. You can kind of see, and even Tesla, let's add Tesla in. We can see the exact same trend lines. That's what I love about the EV marketplace, is that all these stocks tend to kind of follow each other. They tend to follow each other kind of when they're going down, and they tend to follow each other when they go up. Look, every single one of them, almost exactly the same trend line moving down. They all bottomed on March 8th, and now they're all bouncing back up and kind of plateauing real quickly from March. Obviously, we don't have enough data here, but you can kind of see we're plateauing a little bit, right? I could think, it's still yet to see kind of how the overall NASDAQ continues to go up, but I think we should be fine as we kind of bounce back from this overall, trend here. Okay, so let's take NIO off, Tesla off, Lee off. We'll add them back in a minute. And let's kind of go look at the 6 month, kind of similar. Let's look at that trend line. You know what? Let's turn those back on. Kind of see how it combined, how it compares. Lee Auto. Look at this. Almost again, look at this, almost the exact same spikes on November 23rd. Everything, that's what I love about these stocks. They all follow that same kind of trend line. Again, I've already said that, but it's really cool. You can be in pretty much any of these stocks, and they all pretty much follow each other. Lee, Xpeng, NIO, all these guys, and look, they're all kind of bouncing and moving along the exact same, okay? So with all that said, I think that that's kind of an overall market condition, kind of looking at Xpeng as it relates to its competitors, overall price, everything looking good. I wish I would have bought back here in the kind of the October time frame. Didn't get in that quick, but they all have exactly the same. Look at this, just all same movement. And yeah, Tesla has not moved as high, but look at these three right here: Xpeng, NIO, Lee. Almost identical. Look at this, even spike. They all spike the same day. They move down the exact same day. Let's take Tesla off here real quickly and I'll show you. So if you look at them, they're all exactly to the T following each other. Pretty amazing if you think about it. All right, what are the stocks? What do the analysts think about Xpeng? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What do they think? What's our 12-month stock price prediction? Our stock price target per the analyst? What do they think? This is not my opinion. This is their data backing this up. All right. We know that currently the stock's trading at right around $30 and change. Here, I'm going to cut to the chase. The analysts think that this is a $53.42 stock within 12 months. So right there, that represents, guys, a 73% upside. Insane amount of upside. Crazy, crazy, crazy if you think about it. Okay, almost double, right? Almost doubling its stock in 12 months. Again, not my opinion, not my recommendation, not my stock price prediction. It is analysts. Okay, it is recommended as a strong buy based off 6 analysts. We're going to look at which analysts are covering it here in a minute. But overall, you can see that from this stock graph right here, we're looking in March, and then from March 21, you see right there, to March 22, they're saying on average this stock should reach a $53.42 approximate stock price target within 12 months. Very, very cool. Okay, let's take a look at what analysts are covering it and what are some of their particular targets. You can see that we have Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, Deutsche, Merrill Lynch, JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, all recommending it as a buy and with decent stock price targets, all reiterated and or initiated. You can see kind of how that's looking right there. So a lot of major companies, major institutions recommending this stock as a buy with a 12-month stock price target of $53.42. Very, 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 absolutely, I can't stress enough, fantastic amount of upside, 73% upside, really being followed and recommended by some of the major institutional players, right? Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, Deutsche, Merrill Lynch, all those guys coming out and saying that this is really a really, really nice stock. Okay, so a few final thoughts. Here's some final thoughts. I think that the overall global EV marketplace is one that you should look at and be in. Even if it's not a large percentage of your portfolio, just some money in it to take advantage of what's going on. We saw from today's video that these guys all follow the exact same trend lines and they all kind of follow each other, which is really, really cool. So if you don't want to be in NIO or Lee, pick Xpeng or whichever one kind of fits your overall investment style, right? I think that the global EV marketplace is going to continue to get bigger. EV, electrical vehicles, are going to continue to become part of our society even more so. The Chinese EV manufacturers, Lee, NIO, Xpeng, are all set to benefit from, the government, the Chinese government helping their own, right? By the way, if you didn't know this, Tesla's overall market share, 40% of their overall sales come from the Chinese marketplace. So these are fantastic stocks that you ought to look at potentially being in. Obviously, make the investment decisions on your own. My goal here was to make you aware of a 12-month stock price target per the analyst, what they think this video, excuse me, what they think the stock is going to do. This is a video we're talking about stock. Okay, I think that this is a great stock that you ought to consider looking at adding to your portfolio. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button as well as bell notification. Would love to have you as part of my community here. I'm here every single day bringing you these videos because my goal is very simple. I want to help you make better stock price choices. I said that wrong. Better stock choices and make you aware of what stock prices are going to be. I release videos like this every single day, as well as kind of market overviews of what I think some stocks are doing and how they're doing in the overall marketplace, things like that. So I'm here for you every single day, bringing you these videos. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that like notification if you would. It's about the fifth video I've made today, so my brain's a little fried. Hit that like button so you let me know you like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. See ya.